Hello, Colin Smith here. I thought I would just put together a frequently asked questions video because a lot of people ask the same kind of questions. So I'd put them all together in one. And I'll probably point people to this instead of answering the same kind of questions. So first of all, I don't work for Adobe anymore. I did for 17 and a half years as a senior solutions engineer supporting the video and design teams. That was my previous life. I'm still directly connected with all my buddies that are still there, all the great engineers and folks that are supporting video. So I make sure that if there's any question about what I'm doing, I check it out with the engineers, they get back to me, I verify everything. So I'm not guessing at anything here. It's very important that I got my facts checked. Next, I get a lot of this, what version are you using? Look at the published date of the video. I'm using the most current version of Adobe Creative Cloud as of that date that it was published. So a common one is, how come I don't see those masking tools? Well, you're probably in CS6 or 5 or older and you just don't got them. The best way to make sure that you can follow the videos is to make sure you have the most current version of Adobe Creative Cloud. There's no way around that. I did get another request. Well, can you tell us exactly what version works with what tutorial? No, I can't. Here's the simple reason. If I told you at the beginning of every tutorial, I'm using Creative Cloud 2016, then you would probably think, well, I can't use it. But some of the tips that I'm showing you can be used in versions that are old, like 5, 6 years old. Some of them are completely new. I don't have the time to remember all the different versions and tell you what versions it works with. Because Adobe is now putting out at least 3 versions of Premiere Pro every single year. So the only way to keep up is to have a Creative Cloud subscription and just keep up to date. If you're wondering, how to do these amazing things, I mean, they're amazing because Adobe keeps, pushing the barriers and adding new incredible features. So stay up to date and you'll have all of those features. Another one I get is this, where people have English as their second language and they apologize for their poor English. Don't apologize. I can only speak one language. I can't even, a second language? So hats off to you for communicating to me the best you can. We'll work together on this, and usually we work out the English and the question of what it is. Don't worry about poor English. We're here to work together and I'll make sure you get your answer. The other one I keep getting a lot, and I think this is just part and parcel of of editors, gee, I'm shooting video and now I'm editing video, and what inevitably happens is they start moving into requests that border on visual effects. And there are lots of great tutorials out there for visual effects, and the request I get, hey, how do I remove the background? The people that do that, they want to blow their brains out after every day of work because it's brutal, brutal work. It's usually rotoscoping where you're drawing a mask. So if my hand had it to be masked out, there would be a mask for that finger, a mask for this finger, a mask for that finger, a mask for that, and then you've got to either move them by hand or track them. Mary Poplin is the bomb. If I'll put a link down at the bottom because I get a lot of this. Where editors want to now start moving into something that is totally in the realm of visual effects, removing a background, making selections and things that you don't have green screen. That is all rotoscoping, and I don't care to show you that because I hate it. And you might love it, but I've worked, for months at trying to rotoscope things, and the roto brush too. I hate that stuff. I hate it with a passion. Mary is one of the best at showing you how to do rotoscoping. The thing that I find is what she says, okay, here's something simple, which the final result is okay, that's great, that's simple, but to do it, you have to track 5 freaking masks just to get this one result. And that's the way you have to do it. Hats off to Mary. She's incredible. I watch her stuff and my jaw drops. I think it's incredible. And you know, watch that. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to show that. It's brutal. A lot of people that are in the high-end visual effects world, they're not even using After Effects or Adobe applications to do that kind of rotoscoping. They're using probably something like Nuke, or they're using Mocha Pro, as you know, Mary will show you. It's incredible stuff. I'm not about to do that. There's lots of visual effects tutorials out there that are great. I follow them. I watch them. I'm blown away by it. But I think that too many people watch these behind the scenes or the before and after that we see a lot these days, where the visual effects company that worked on the latest blockbuster, they'll show you and they'll sweep the screen. So they'll show you this thing and then they'll sweep the screen. And most people think, oh, that looks pretty easy for them. No, you're talking months, if not years of painful work to get that done. Okay, I'm going on and on, only because I feel the pain. So there's my little FAQ. I might add another one to this, but those are the big questions that I keep getting over and over again. Just keep up to date with Creative Cloud. Support Adobe for what they're doing. I mean, if your hand is out for you to get paid, shouldn't they get paid? They're doing a phenomenal job. They are, you know, the industry standard out there across the board. They're making things work better together than ever. You know, I know that if I turn around here and I fire something up, if it's in Audition, it's going to go into After Effects, it's going to go into Premiere Pro, it's going to go into Media Encoder, it's going to go to Photoshop, Illustrator. You know, it's just all going to work. That's what Adobe does best. They do it for us. Support Adobe, and we'll all continue to get great solutions from them. Thanks.